Everyone has a story. Some are whispered in the quiet of night. Others echo across generations. But the best ones? They inspire, they challenge, they move us. Welcome to A Story to Tell, where history meets hope, where faith meets the real world, and where every tale points to something greater than ourselves. I'm your host, the storyteller, and in each episode, we uncover powerful, faith-filled stories of courage, redemption, purpose, and perseverance. Stories to steer your soul. Stories to share with your kids before bed. Stories you didn't know you needed until now. This isn't just another podcast. This is a story to tell. You've heard it before, haven't you? A king, a woman, a forbidden love, a rooftop glance that changed the course of a kingdom, the scandal, the shame, the sword that never left his house. Yes, you know the headlines. David, the man after God's own heart, becomes a man chasing after another man's wife. Bathsheba, her name whispered with judgment across centuries. And Uriah, the loyal soldier who slept on stone steps while his king plotted his murder. You've heard all that. What you may not know is the rest of this story. David's hands, once strong enough to slay a giant, were now stained with guilt. His harp, once played for the peace of a tormented king, now strummed mournful melodies in the darkness of his own remorse. For months, he said nothing to God, to Bathsheba, to his conscience, until a prophet knocked. "You are the man," Nathan said. And just like that, David crumbled, not with excuses, not with denial, but with a broken, honest heart. "I have sinned against the Lord." That's where most stories end, with the scandal and the sorrow. But not this one, not this man, because God, well, he wasn't finished with David. And Bathsheba, she wasn't finished either. In time, she bore a son, a boy named Solomon. The boy grew, and with him grew wisdom, and with that wisdom came a throne. One of the greatest kings Israel would ever know came from the greatest failure David had ever known. Yes, the first child of that union died. Yes, the sword never left David's house. Yes, consequences still cut deep, but mercy runs deeper. And the woman once caught in the shadow of a rooftop scandal, she would one day be the mother of the wisest man who ever lived. God turned ashes into legacy, a broken man into a psalmist, a moment of failure into a future of redemption. David lost much, yes, but he didn't lose God's love. He didn't lose the chance to be used of God again. His greatest failure didn't disqualify him. It became the soil where humility grew, where repentance took root, and where God planted a future. Maybe you've had a rooftop moment. Maybe you've carried a silence like David did. But hear this: if God can bring a Solomon out of scandal, he can bring restoration out of your ruin. Because grace means there's always another chapter. And now that you know the rest of this story, you have a story to tell.